Very good morning, dear students. Welcome to your business study class. Students, today I will start your next chapter, chapter number 20, communication importance and barrier. Okay, so this chapter is included in your term 2 syllabus. So first we will understand the meaning of communication. So students, communication means sharing something, sharing ideas, information, feeling, fact with other people. Okay, so communication is fundamental to the existence and survival of the human as well as the organization. So we are doing communication in business. So in business, in organization, communication is very important for the existence of organization and for the survival of organization. So each and every person, every employee of the organization must have communication skill. Okay, so all this result as human as well as organization both are needed communication. Okay, so it is a process of creating and sharing ideas, information, views, fact, feeling, etc. among the people to reach a common understanding. To whom we want share something, to them we do the communication. So communication is the key to directing. Communication is the key to the directing function of management. A manager may be highly qualified and skilled, but if he does not possess good communication skill, all his ability become irrelevant. So a manager must have communication skill, good communication skill. A manager must communicate his direction effectively to the subordinates to get the work done from them properly. Next is communication process. So this part is also included in the concept of communication. So communication is a continuous process, students, okay, which mainly involve three elements: sender, who send the message, a message information, okay, which is shared with the other, and the receiver, to whom we share the information. The element involved in the communication process are explained below in detail. First is sender, students. The sender or the communicator generate the message and convey it to the receiver. Message, it is the idea, information, view, fact, feeling that is generated by the sender, and then it is intended to be communicated further. Next is encoding. So encoding means sharing a message by using different symbols, words, picture, gestures, etc. Okay, so message generated by the sender is encoded symbolically, such as in form of words, picture, gestures, etc. before it is being conveyed. Next is media. Medium is the means which he used to send his message, whether he transmit his message orally or whether he communicate by using telephone, internet, post, fax, email, etc. So these all are included in media. Next is decoding. So it is the process of converting the symbol encoded by the sender. After decoding, the message is received by the receiver and receiver perform this decoding. Receiver, he is the person who is the last in the chain and for whom the message was sent by the sender. Once the receiver receives the message and understand it in proper perspective and act according to the message, only then the purpose of communication successful. It doesn't mean receiver receive the message and the communication process end here. No, it only end here. Communication is effective only when the receiver performed according to the message. Feedback. Once the receiver confirmed to the sender that he has received the message and understood it, the process of communication is complete. So these all points are included. 7 points are included in the process of communication. Next is importance. So very important. Communication is very important for the organization. The manager explained to the employee the organizational goal. Okay, so first is the basis of coordination. So the manager explain employee organization goal, modes of their achievement, and also interpersonal relationship among them. Okay, so communication is most important for developing coordination, okay, between the employees and between the various departments. Next is fluent working. Fluent working means work going on smoothly without any hindrances without any breakage. So a manager coordinate the human and physical element of an organization to run it smoothly and efficiently. This coordination is not possible without proper communication. So coordination is important, and coordination is developed by communication. The basis of decision making: proper communication provide information to the manager that is useful for decision making. So communication is most important thing to make decisions. Increase managerial efficiency: a manager convey the target and issue instruction and allocate jobs to the subordinates. Okay, he also allocate responsibility or authority related to the particular job. So everything is done under communication. Okay, employee only get information when it is conveyed by the manager. Okay, so the manager convey targets, issue instructions, okay, to the subordinate, and subordinate follow these according to his instructions. Increase cooperation and organizational pace: two-way communication process promote cooperation and mutual understanding among the workers and also between them the management. Boost morale of employees: good communication help the worker to adjust to the physical and social aspect of work. It improves good human relations in the industry. An efficient system of communication enables the management to motivate, influence, and satisfy the subordinate, which in turn boosts the morale and keep them motivated.